Hey, what's up, guys? I'm doing a dinosaur slash Evosaur or Evozar type profile, and remember to check out my channel and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And yeah, as you guys can probably see, I got a new mat. If you guys checked out my Shield Play Battle Kit 2 that I opened for you guys, this was the mat that I had gotten. But yeah, let's just get started. So actually three, Elvisar Elias, a really good card. Nothing else to say about that. And then Eltao, Pliru. Basically most of the effects on the Eltao monsters basically have an effect. Not everyone has it, or not every monster like this has it, but it basically says you can tribute this monster to summon one Elvisar monster from the hand or deck, whichever one that is, to and special summon it. So that's a pretty good bonus. Like I said, not everyone has it, but most specific monsters has it, and it's pretty good bonus. But yeah, this is also a really good card too. And then two, Ultimate Trino. What can I say about this card? It's just amazing. Once it attacks one, then it just attacks the whole field of monsters, and then basically it's really good. And then with like a 3,000 beard, that's just crazy. It could get Phoenix Chain, which that wouldn't bother me too much, but if you can get this guy off and then just attack all five of his monsters, if he has all five, then that's just crazy good. I only have two, which I only need two in this deck. And then Frustosaurus, also another really good beater. And then Eltao Casaniru, basically your monster reborn of the deck. This is probably the best way to explain it. So yeah, nothing else to say about that. It's basically a monster reborn. It doesn't summon it from the graveyard, but it's just like a monster reborn. And then Eltao Gep Hyro, I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce that. Also another really good card. And then Eltao or Danto. One of this card is North Summon. I can special summon a Star monster from my hand, or from my hand. So it's basically a monster reborn, but it's from the hand and not from the graveyard. So that's also a pretty good bonus. And then two, Eltao Leg so true, or I don't know how you're supposed to say that last name, but he's also a pretty good card too. And then Eltao Volcano. It's a good card. I wouldn't say that's probably the best, but it's still really good. And then Elvisar Diplo, basically a MST of the deck. Probably the best way to explain it. And then Sauropod Brachion. If your opponent attacks this card face down, any damage that's dealt to it is basically doubled, so it's pretty good. One other card has the same effect too. And then Black Velocity, I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce that. Pretty good card too. And then Black Stereo. If this card were to actually be attacked, it's actually changed to defense position instead. So that's pretty good effect. And then Black Rhino. If my opponent only controls defensive position monsters, this card can actually attack my opponent directly. So that's a pretty big bonus for that. And then Super Conductor Trino, basically a kind of a burn of the deck. You can discard one Dinosaur from the field to inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent, but this card cannot attack the next turn. So it's a little bit risky, but I mean 3,300. I mean it's worth it every now and then to use the effect. And then Trino Infinity. Or any dinosaur monster removed from play, this card gains 1,000 attack equal to the number of dinosaur monsters removed from play. So that's also a pretty good effect. And so that's basically monsters. And then for spells is basically 2 Evo Karma, basically a really good card. And then Tail Swipe, also a really good card too. And then Jurassic World for more power. And then I think you guys probably know what that means if I have Jurassic World in here, but not everybody does. But it's in my traps, and I'll show you guys that next. And then Big Evolution Pill. Basically, until the end of my 3rd turn, I can basically normal summon or special summon a high level monster without tributing it. So that's a big plus for me. And so yeah, that's gonna be a big OTK for me and against my opponent. So, and then Evo Miracle, a really good card. And then Primordial Soup, pretty good card too. And then MST, and then Pod Duality, that's just to make my hand better, and then more spell and trap card destruction. So that's basically spells. And then for traps, 2 Evo Instant, a really good card. I can tribute 1 reptile type monster, special summon Dinosaur monster from my deck. So that's also a pretty good plus. And then Survival Instinct, a really good card too. And then Volcanic Eruption. This is the card that I was telling you guys about. If I have Jurassic World on the field, and then when I end my turn, this is basically a self-destruct for at least the field. It basically destroys everything on the field. So basically a Dark Hole, or mixture of Dark Hole and Malevolent Catastrophe, as you could say, but a really good backup plan in case if I don't have anything. And then Seismic Shockwave, a really good card of the probably one of the best traps besides Volcanic Eruption. So, and then Hunter's Instinct, also a really good card. And then just 1 Magic Cylinder, just for protection type of stuff. So, you know. So that's Spacey Traps, and then for my extract, nothing too big, but it's just basically simple. One Elazar soda, really good. One Elazar Dolca, and then one Elazar Lagia. So that's basically my extra deck. Like I said, nothing too big, but I mean, it's at least something. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy the deck profile. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Alright, bye.